Hello, what's up, guys? How are you doing? It is your girl Ashani Mfuko, the Money-Making Business Strategist for the dance industry, teaching dance artists and dance teachers and dance business owners how to stop strictly trading dollars for hours and time for money, but starting to make money online. I teach you how to make money online and create passive income streams. So today I want to talk to you about just kind of like some tough realities of offering online dance classes. One of the Facebook groups that I'm in is for dance teachers, and I've been hearing the same questions come up over and over and over again from dance teachers and dance studio owners who are now either offering online dance classes due to this coronavirus pandemic and having to close their studio, or thinking about starting to offer online dance classes and having all of these reservations like, whoa, how could this go, what could this lead to, what are kind of like the ramifications and the repercussions of making this shift when all my people are used to just coming to the studio or taking my class in real life. So there are 3 questions that I want to address in today's video, because I keep seeing them come up, and instead of me going into the group and typing these long comments every time I see the question come up, I said, you know what, I'm just going to do a video and talk about it so that I can just put this information out there for everyone to see and for everyone to have access to, and address these important questions, because I think that you guys just aren't thinking clearly right now. And it's okay. There's a lot going on. It's a stressful time. I get it. But I am thinking clearly. And the area of marketing and branding is my area of expertise, particularly when it comes to the online space, digital marketing. So I wanted to address these issues just to give you some peace of mind so that you can know, like, it's going to be okay. If you start offering online dance classes, it's actually going to be okay. And not only is it going to be okay, it's going to be even better than it was before you started offering it. Okay. So let me get to these questions, and I'm going to answer each one of them. So the first question is, how can my dance studio compete with all of these online dance classes that are now available, many of which are free? So whether you own a dance studio or you're a dance teacher and you're realizing like, oh my gosh, like everybody and their mama is now offering online dance classes, and a lot of people are offering them for free. Now, I talked about that in a whole other video, so you need to go watch that video when I talked about that. Because all the free classes are getting out of control and they're getting out of hand, and we need to stop that. We need to stop that. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So how do you compete with all of the online dance classes, many of which are free? Here's the deal, guys. Online dance classes are not a new thing. They may be new to you, but they're not a new thing. Online dance classes have been available for a very, very long time. Very long time. There's a website called Steezy that has been offering online dance classes on demand for an extremely long time. I want to say that it's Wildebeest who also has like online dance classes. There's CLI Studios. There's one of my former clients, or Reet, who has Sharkey, the belly dance workout, that's had online dance classes for God knows how long. Maybe it's been almost a decade, So, and that's just a few. There are tons of platforms online that offer online dance classes. It's not a new thing. So you being concerned now about feeling like you're competing now with all of these online dance classes, and how is that going to affect my business? And what if, they see that they can get all this stuff for free? Why would they pay for it? Listen, that was already the case. That was already the case. This is not a new discovery or a new issue. It's just becoming new to you, or you're becoming aware of it because now you're kind of being forced into the space of considering creating online dance classes or actually doing it in order to survive, in order to keep your business running and functioning during this crisis. So I just want you to understand that the online dance classes thing is not a new thing. If it wasn't an issue for you before, it really shouldn't be an issue for you now. And when it comes to marketing and specifically branding, let me break this down for you, okay? One of my company's clients, I own a global dance consulting firm. We do dance business strategy and dance marketing, right? We have online programs and all of that kind of stuff. So one of my company's clients is Capezio. And the work that we do for Capezio is so special to me because I've been wearing Capezio since I was a kid. I've been wearing Capezio dancewear and dance shoes since I was a kid, right? So when people buy Capezio, they are buying into the brand. Okay, they are buying into the brand. They are buying the name. They are buying the legacy. They are buying the quality. They are buying the feeling that comes when you wear a Capezio, leotard or Capezio dance shoes or Capezio anything. It's you're wearing a legacy on your body, right? And you feel that and you have confidence in their products because they've been around for so long, right? And they are one of the top dancewear companies in the world. So there's a whole lot of emotions and feelings and personal connections that come with wearing Capezio, and you choose Capezio for a reason. You're not just buying a leotard. You're not just buying a pair of tap shoes or ballet shoes or point shoes. You're buying Capezio shoes, Capezio leotard, Capezio tights, right? Because of the brand and what they have established. So your branding is the experience. It's the feeling that people get when they work with you or hire you or take your dance classes. It's the transformation that you provide. It's that personal connection. Okay. So there are a lot of things that are tied to your dance classes that are intangible, but that are a part of your brand. And that's what makes your brand special. So when someone takes a dance class at your dance studio or they take a dance class with you, they're buying into your brand. They're not just taking a random dance class. So you have to understand that that's what sets you apart from other people and other dance studios and other companies. It's your brand. It's your story, okay? And if you're communicating that effectively, if you are communicating that effectively in your marketing, on your website, and whatever you're doing, in all of your communications, in your social media posts, on your videos, on your website, and everywhere that people interact with you, and of course in real life, then guess what? You don't have to worry about competing with the online dance classes that are available or with the dance studio around the corner, because you have a brand that you have built that people have bought into. They bought into you. I will use myself as an example. I have 3 small children, ages 6, 4, and 2. All 3 of my children take dance classes at a local dance studio. Okay, so I'm not just a professional dancer myself. I'm not just a professional dance teacher myself and a dance business owner. I am a dance mom. I am a dance mom. So my kids take dance classes at this studio. Let me tell you, where they take dance classes, there's a dance studio around the corner, literally around the corner from where my kids go to take dance classes. There's another studio. So how did I decide which dance studio for them to go to? And how do I decide to keep them at that dance studio instead of going around the corner and trying out the other dance studio? Well, guess what? It's the brand. It's their branding. And let me explain what that means. That means I love their teachers. My kids' dance teachers are awesome. They are like family. We love them. Okay. I personally also really, really like the owner of the dance studio where my kids take dance classes. I connected with her the first time I went into the studio just to check it out and see what it was about, see what it was like. Right? That's a part of their brand. The relationships that you have with your customers and with your students is a part of your brand. And that's what people are buying into. So I wouldn't dare ever think that some online dance classes can replace the feeling that we get when we walk into the dance studio, the connection and the relationship that my kids have with their dance teacher, the relationship that I have with the owner of the studio. And I don't even see her that much. We're not even really there at the same time much, but we still have that connection and that relationship. And not only, that, but dancing with their friends. They have fun dancing with their friends in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Online dance classes cannot replace that. And I want you to just understand, thank God we have technology. Thank God we have the internet and apps and social media and all of these innovations and technology that allow us to connect virtually. But don't think for 1 minute ever in your life that these virtual connections, that these online dance classes and online offerings will ever replace connecting with one another in real life. And if this coronavirus pandemic has taught us nothing else, it's that real life personal connection, in-person connection will never be replaced, can never be replaced. And in the absence of it, we all feel a void. We all feel a void right now because we cannot interact with each other socially. We can't go to our church and hug our friends. We can't go to the dance studio and hug our dance friends and our fellow dance teachers and whoever we work with. We can't go to a job and, interact with our coworkers. We can't go to the mall. We can't do a lot of things. And so we're filling that void right now. So I want you to remember that. Remember the feeling of that void. the void that you feel right now due to the social distancing that we all have to, actively be participating in, the parents from your dance studio and your dance students, they feel that same void, and they can't wait to get back into the dance studio. They can't wait to get back into their dance classes and connect with their dance teachers and connect with their friends in dance class, okay? So online classes will never, ever replace that real life interaction, engagement, and relationship, okay? So I don't want you to worry about that. And remember, online dance classes have existed for a very long time. You may just be getting on board with it. You may just be becoming aware of it. You may just be kind of like hopping on the bandwagon right now, but it's nothing new. So if it wasn't an issue for you before, it shouldn't be an issue for you now. And as far as like, celebrity dance teachers, celebrity choreographers who are offering online classes and all of this stuff, and a lot of them are free, right? Don't worry about that. It's still not the same personal connection that your students have with their teachers and that they have with you. So, taking a dance class online with a celebrity, they don't even know who you are. They don't even know your name. They can't even see you. It's not even like the celebrity choreographers are doing like Zoom classes where they can see everybody and they're offering feedback. They're just doing stuff online, going live. You know what I'm saying? There's no personal interaction or connection there. So that can never replace you. So focus on your branding. That's what sets you apart, okay? The relationships that you have with your students, the transformation that you provide, and that experience and connection is what sets your brand apart, okay? So that was my answer to question number 1. Question number 2. This is a big one. Will my dance parents want to still pay tuition when their kids can be learning dance online for free? Okay, so let's talk about that. Once again, the online dance class offerings, guys, are not a new thing. Okay, so if they wanted their child to just strictly learn dance online for free, that's what they would have been doing all along. They don't need to go to a dance studio to pay for dance classes, to pay tuition for their kid to take dance classes. They can just learn from YouTube or learn from another online class platform, right? So I want you to understand that this is not a new thing. What's new is that you're now becoming aware of things. And what's new is that you're now offering these online classes. And so you are struggling. And I'm going to talk about this when I answer question number 3. You're the one that's struggling with the value and being able to compare the online dance classes to what they normally get in the dance studio. And, how does that measure up? Can I still charge the same rate? And that's the next question. So I'm going to answer these two together because the next question was, how can I justify charging the same prices for my online dance classes that I charge for my normal dance classes? And here's the deal, guys. It comes down to you. It comes down to you and how you communicate your value and how you communicate what you're offering, okay? Because let me tell you some things that haven't changed, whether it's in real life or whether it's online. Here's some things that haven't changed. Your dance teachers or your level of expertise, your experience, your education, your training, your background, all of these different things that make you, that make you the valuable dance teacher that you are, that make your staff the valuable dance teachers that they are, none of that has changed. None of that has changed. How you are delivering the classes has changed, okay? But what your dance teachers are bringing to the table, what you are bringing to the table, that hasn't changed. So you're saying, so let's think about it this way, right? Lots of businesses are now allowing their employees to work remotely. They have to work from home. We have to do social distancing. We can't be connecting and working, around one another right now, right? So just think about this. All of those companies who now have their employees working remotely, working from home, do you think they gave their teachers a pay cut? Their employees a pay cut? So you went from working in the office to now working remotely. Do you think they gave them a pay cut? Do you think they're paying them less now that they're working from home? Do you think schools are paying teachers less? Regular schools, public schools, private schools, are paying their teachers less now that they're working from home and doing online classes and Google Classroom and virtual learning? Do you think universities are paying their professors less because they're doing online classes now? What do you think? The answer is no, they're not. Why not? Because they're still working. They're still working. They are still bringing the same level of expertise and experience and training and education to the table for their students. None of that has changed. It's just the delivery of the product. It's just a delivery and how people are learning. So keep that in mind. When people try to convince you like, well, why should I pay for this online thing? It's not the same, blah, blah, blah. Cut all that out. cut all that out, and remember that the core system, the core values, the core expertise that your teachers are bringing to the table or that you're bringing to the table, that has not changed. It's just the delivery that's changed. And frankly, if we want to be 100, okay, if we want to be 100% honest, it's more work for them and for you to host the virtual online classes. I can't tell you how many people are posting questions in these Facebook groups asking about how to set up these Zoom classes. How do I get this set up? How do I do this? How do I do that? What about this issue? I'm having this technical issue. It's like it's more work right now to be hosting these live online dance classes than it is to just go to the studio and teach the class or go to the school and teach a class. Okay? So no, it's not going to cost less for you now that the classes have switched gears and now they're being offered online as opposed to in real life. No, it's not changing. The quality is still there, the value is still there, the teacher is still bringing the same level of experience and education and background and everything, training to the table. So no, the classes do not cost any less. You're still getting the value, you're just getting it delivered in a different way. Okay, so if you have been struggling with that, understand that it's you that's going to make the difference. Are you confident? If you're confident, then you will communicate confidently to your clients and to your dance parents and to your dance students. If you are feeling kind of like, well, I don't feel comfortable charging the same tuition, then that's what they're going to get. They're going to get that energy from you. They're going to feed off your energy, and then they're going to be like, well, I don't think that's fair. I don't want to pay the same. I'm not into this online thing. Okay. And let me touch on that for a moment, because many of you have now shifted to the online dance classes because you don't have a choice. It's not like you even had a choice. If you want to keep your business running, you have to do this change. You have to make this happen, right? So now you've switched, and you have some people who are like, well, I'm not into that. I'm not into technology. I'm not tech savvy. I don't think it's the same experience. I don't want to pay for that, right? So you're dealing with those people. How do you respond to that? How do you respond to that? Well, there are a few different ways that you can respond to that. And I posted in a Facebook group, in the Dance Teacher Facebook group recently, sharing this feedback so that you could have a place to pull from. Number one, they need to understand that we are in an unprecedented crisis right now. None of us have ever experienced anything like this before. So everybody's just trying to figure it out. Everybody is just trying to figure it out, and everyone is just trying to connect the dots and make it through to see another day, okay? So for the dance studio owners, you're just trying to keep your business running and functioning so that when all of this blows over, there will still be a dance studio for the kids to come back to. Right? So you need to communicate that. Like, listen, we are doing the best that we can in this situation. We've never experienced anything like this before. And we're switching to the online classes so that we can still keep this service and provide it for you during this time. We don't want to stop offering the dance classes, but we can't do it in our physical location. So this is the next best thing. Please, please, please work with us. Please be flexible. Please be adaptable. And if you feel like the online dance classes thing just ain't for you, but you still want to show support, you want to support the other families who want to continue dancing now and even after this is all over, please continue to pay your tuition, because that's what's going to help us to be able to still be around, to be able to sustain the business during this time. And those who are really invested in your brand and in your business, they're not going to have a problem with that. Now, on the flip side of that, there are people who are struggling financially because now they can't work. And not everybody can work remotely. Not every business can swiftly switch to the online and virtual, services and products and all that kind of stuff. So some parents now have lost their main sources of income. So they can't pay tuition right now. So you understand that. You know what that's like, right? So you give them grace and you say, hey, I understand. I understand if you can't pay. I understand if you have to cut your expenses because now you've lost your main sources of income and it's just not feasible for you right now. We understand and we get it. However, for those who are not in that situation, and I'm sure you still do have some parents who are still getting paid their normal salary, who have been able to switch to working from home, whose businesses are still operating or jobs are still operating, ask them to please just have some grace right now. Just have some grace and just be adaptable and be flexible, okay? Let them know we're doing the best that we can. Give us some feedback. How can we improve it? What don't you like about the online classes? What do you like about the online classes? Work with us, communicate with us so that we can provide the best experience possible for our students, okay? So if you're dealing with those issues, I'm just here to offer you some advice. And remember, guys, I'm not only a dance teacher and a dance artist, but I am also a dance mom, okay? So I have 3 kids that are attending a local dance studio who are enrolled. So I can give you that feedback as a fellow dance parent and thinking as a dance parent. What are dance parents thinking right now? How are we feeling in the midst of this? I don't plan on not paying their tuition. I would like the dance studio to still be there when this is all over. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that I'm bringing those different perspectives to this conversation, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. I am here as a resource. I am here to support you and to help you. I created a free e-guide called the Dance Artist Guide to Surviving a Crisis, and I'm giving you 5 steps to creating your own crisis survival plan. Okay, this is a free e-guide. Once again, you do not have to submit your email address. You do not have to submit your personal information. All you have to do is send me a message with the word survival, and I'll send you the link to download it. Okay, I'm here as a resource, once again, trying to help as much as I can. Now, if you are in a position to invest in your learning right now and invest in growing your knowledge so that you can start making more money and start really, taking over this online space and maximizing it to help you to build the financial stability that now you're missing because you can't teach your normal dance classes and you can't perform your normal dance gigs and all that kind of stuff. I have online programs to teach you how to make money online, how to use your skills as a dancer and a dance teacher to not just create a Zoom account and start offering classes on Zoom. There's so much more to this. There's the marketing, there's the branding, there's the communications part to it. There's the building the stability for yourself. There's the building the systems and the processes that will sustain you long after this whole crisis is over. You should still be offering online programs and online classes and online packaging and coaching and privates. There's a method to that madness, okay? There's a way to go about doing it. I've been selling online programs and digital products and running online dance businesses since 2007. So I have a lot of experience in this online space. And not only that, I've helped other dance businesses successfully navigate the online marketing and the online offerings and grow their businesses. So some of my current or previous clients are Capizio, the Joffrey Ballet School, Tony Award nominee Camille A. Brown and her company Camille A. Brown and Dancers, Block Dancewear, so Danza Dancewear, Alicia Graff Mack, who is the director of the dance division at the Juilliard School, is a previous client of mine, and then tons of dance teachers and dancers all over the world have signed up for my online programs, have done coaching with me, or have hired my company to consult with them. So I'm bringing a lot of experience and knowledge to the table. So if you want to work with me, please send me a message. I have a program right now that's open for enrollment that's called Virtual Dance Teacher Training Academy, and I'm teaching you how to create and sell online dance classes. I'm not just teaching you about how to set up a Zoom account. That is just like the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum of what it takes to successfully sell online dance classes and make that an actual income stream for you, okay? So I teach you all about how to do that step by step in Virtual Dance Teacher Training Academy. I also have a small group coaching program called the Dance Income Accelerator, where I teach you how to create your first passive income stream as a dance artist. I've been saying for over a decade, dance teachers, dance artists, you cannot only be making your money by physically showing up somewhere to work and trading your time for money and trading dollars for hours. I've been saying that for over a decade. That's why I started teaching you, after I learned how to successfully do it myself, how to make money online, how to monetize your social media presence, and how to sell online classes, online programs, and digital products online. So if you would like to learn more about those programs and sign up and invest in your knowledge, because right now you need to be investing in things that are going to help you to make more money for the long term. That's where you should be spending your money right now. Let me invest in this program so I can learn how to make more money and how to sustain myself, okay? And I'm here to help you to do that, all right? So send me a message, reach out to me, and I would love to work with you. Enrollment is open for Virtual Dance Teacher Training Academy and also for my small group coaching program called the Dance Income Accelerator until the end of this month. So when you sign up for one, I'm going to give you the other program for free. Okay, so you'll get a 2-for-1 deal. All right, buy one, get one free. So make sure you reach out to me so that you can sign up and start learning today. All right, and remember, guys, this too shall pass. We will get through this. You have been through so many difficult times and challenges in your life, and you have survived and you have come out of it on top. So stay positive, keep a positive frame of mind, and just know I am here for you. I'm here to help. So reach out to me and let's get to work. All right, be blessed, stay safe, stay strong, and take care.